Yeah, welcome back to OldManDakk. We're here on the Celestial Realm, and I made a new mini game. If you remember back a couple of seasons ago, I made a mini game called The Dungeon. Well, this is kind of version 2.0. We're calling it The Tower, and it's basically a kind of play off of Minecraft's Dungeons Tower, where you got to go up the levels and stuff. But with a twist, same. We're going to take the thing off the dungeon. We got characters here. So we're going to go through. This is kind of like a tutorial uh, and a playthrough just to give the people in the realm, uh, instead of reading all the rules, they can watch this instead. So over here, we're just going to go around the room, and we got four classes. So here we have the Paladin. So, defenders of the church, this holy knight seeks to rid the world of evil. Heavy tanks with healing abilities will come in handy in the tower. So level 1, level 2, and level 3. I'm eventually going to add 4 and 5. Right now I have 5 levels done in the tower, and I'm going to work on another 5. And the Paladin starts with iron gear and shield. And the only thing that's different between the dungeon and the tower is in the dungeon, you started off with starter gear, and I had a little store where you could buy more gear and potions and everything. So for this one in the tower, I'm not supplying anything. So they have to go out, they have to get their gear. This is what they're allowed. They're allowed iron gear and a shield. And I think it's this one here. You see here, level 4 enchantments are unlocked. So they can only have up to level 3 enchantments on their stuff. And then right here we have a gear inspection. So when you come to play, you have to put your gear in here so that the tower inspector can inspect your stuff. And if it passes, then you get to go through. So that was the Paladin, and he uses a sword. Like I said here, iron gear. Yeah, iron gear and a shield. So he's allowed to have a shield too. Then we have the Gladiator. Raised in the Colosseum, kill or be killed is all they've known. With their trident and shield, these tanky fighters will do well. It's supposed to be on the front line. I'll have to edit that. Level 1, level 2. So at level 2, they get iron armor, so they get a little tankier. And then at level 3, they get level 4 enchantments. They start with a loyalty trident and leather armor and a shield. The highest armor they can have is iron. That may change when I put in level 4 and level 5. We'll see. Oops, come back my sword. And here we have the ranger, the bowman, sharpshooter, anything to do with a bow or hunting, call on the rangers. Whether it be animals or demons, the rangers don't miss. So level 1 is an X-bow, level 2 is iron armor, and level 3 is level 4 enchantments. So pretty much the same as the gladiator, except they unlock a crossbow at level 1. And they start with leather armor and an infinity bow. And they can only wear leather armor at the beginning until they unlock iron. Elementalists, masters of mystical arts. The elementalist can control all the elements. Oh, excuse me. Raining wind and fire on his enemies or healing his comrades. So level 1, they get wind blast. Level 2, they get splash heal. Level 3, they get teleport. They start with leather armor and an infinity flame bow. And they can only wear leather armor. So he's kind of like a mage kind of guy dealing with the elements. Here's the rule book. Now that we know the classes, let's get the rules. Oh. So, no plushies, and we even have a sign up here, no plushies or totems. So we have plushies add-on in here, and it's not one of the add-ons you can get from the marketplace. It's actually like a modded one, and they're extremely overpowered, so they're not allowed in the tower. Each floor completed gives you 10 tower coins. So if you notice over here, we have some tower coins, and we'll go over the board after. So first floor 10, second floor 20, and as you go up, so each run you can get up to 50 coins, as of right now. Each run must be observed by Dakk and Puff. We're the two tower inspectors. Character traits must be followed. No breaking blocks inside the tower. And if you do break one, there are some blocks in there that break pretty easy. Try to pick them up and put them back It's not the end of the world. I'm going to go through like once a week and fix any of the mistakes. But that was another difference between the dungeon and here. In the dungeon, I was hiding the coins in the dungeon, and I was using the cauldron trick to fill up the cauldron to open a door. So I had to go in and hide the potions. And that seems like I was doing it all the time. This one I wanted to make so that they could just run it over and over and over, and I didn't have to go in and do nothing. So it seems to be working so far. Lost, broken, anything gone wrong in the tower is not our responsibility. People are going to die in there. You're going to lose stuff like, monsters will pick it up. It'll despawn. Things happen. So there's some mobs in there that shoot fire. It could burn up. Like, it's going to go. You paid to play, so. No totems in the tower. Maximum enchantment level is 3 unless class unlocks it. In the event of a tie, a speed run will determine the winner. So what we mean by that is over here, if you want to win the prizes. If you beat the weekly record, be sure to change the sign, name, and floor completed. So if you notice so far, I'm actually the one in the lead for the solo at the 3rd floor. And I'm going to do a run right now just to show you guys what's going on in there. And then the team winners, right now it's the Chaos team. They've completed all 5 floors. And there's no one challenging them on the 5th floor completed. Okay. Any glitches, report to Dakk, and I will try and fix them. So we had one on the first day that the doors weren't staying open long enough, and that's been fixed. Your character levels. So each character has a level. As we've seen in the thing, they unlock stuff. So it's 100 tower coins for level 1, 500 for 2, and 1,000 for 3. So in total, you have to do 32 runs and complete 32 runs to be max level so far. And if you don't want to do leveling your character, you can always exchange them back in. So 10 coins equals 1 diamond. So it costs 1 diamond to play. And if you finish 1 floor, you get your diamond back. So really, you're not out anything. There are beds and stuff up here for people. I think this one's still left. That's Dream's room. And like I said, I put a plaque so you can put your name and what character you're playing and what level they are. And you don't have to play just one. Like if Beans wants to play an Elementalist, he can just put Elementalist level 0, and you can level multiple characters, all depending on who's playing and what kind of group they got going. So with all of that, I think we are ready. So I'm not going to put my stuff in the gear inspection. I'll just go through here. As you can see, all level 3 enchantments. Level 3, level 3, level 3, and all level 3. You can bring in any food you want. Let's go see if I have any golden apples. I do. There we go. So you can bring in any food you want. That don't matter. Yeah, besides that, follow the rules. And then up here, I'm going to, I think for the soloists, probably not the team, but the soloists, we're going to put the winners in the last 3 weeks who won. And the winners will be determined on Sunday. So, all right, here we go. It's going to be some flashy lights. So if that bothers you, just give it a couple of seconds and then look back. So you put the diamond in, and the door is going to open up. And down we go. The other thing that I was asked to do, which I haven't done yet, I'm going to put a little side room right here. And I'm going to run hoppers all the way down and put a chest in each room. So if you're playing team and somebody dies, you can put their gear in the chest and it'll end up down in this little lobby room down here. All right, let's go in and I'll give you a little tour and explain what to do in the rooms. So looks like we need a piece of wool. And there's a hopper right there below it. It's a little dark back here. Maybe we'll move that light. Put it back here a little bit. Can we put it right up there? There, that's a little brighter over here and a little darker over there. Because that's where your spiders come down. So the object of this one, if you haven't guessed by now, is you kill these spiders and you get some string and you make it into a piece of wool. Now I was going to have the spawners in the room, but I don't want to keep them black. because um, what? For creepers. All right, we got 6. Perfect. Make a piece of wool. So just like that, we get our money back. There it goes. Takes a few seconds for it to get down there. So on every floor, after you finish, there's an exit. So I'll just take you down to show you. Right here, there's a water elevator, and it'll take you back up to the surface. So if you want to just do the first floor, get your diamond back, there you go. And if you want to keep going, go to level 2. All right, we're in here, and there's our thing. So we need a nautilus shell. There's a zombie, and there's some stairs here. Oh, there's some water right here. So we got to lure these guys over, drown them, and when they're drowned, they have a chance of coming up with the nautilus shell. Just by chance, that guy had one. I did not plan that either. So we take the nautilus shell over here, toss that in there. Door opens up. That one's a little faster. And then we discard it, make sure it closes. All right, up to the 3rd floor. So same thing. If you want to keep going, there's the exit, and the 3rd floor is here. All right, we got some bad guys trapped down at the back. I asked everybody not to kill like NPCs that are on the side that are name tags. They're part of like the obstacle. All right, I know what to do, so that's why I'm waiting here. Most people would have just run through, but we got 4 there. Let's get a couple more bones. You need some bones for the next floor. And if they don't read the rules or they don't watch this, then they might get stuck the first time going through here. If you get stuck, again, I can't help you. But I was ducked. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, and we'll dodge these guys. Maybe. Okay, there's the exit. And here is the poison room. So we're going to turn that into bone meal. Alright, we got some seeds. Run over here. Here we go. Do that every time. Okay, put the seeds on there. Bone meal. Get our wheat. Come down here. Ugh. There's the wheat. Drop that in. Ow, I'm gonna have to put a block right there. And we get through here. Turn around because it's probably gonna face us. Okay. And that was that one. That was actually pretty quick. And now we're on the last floor. So here's a maintenance drop for me. And this last floor got me a couple of times, but a couple of times I didn't know there's one that way. Ow. Oh, made it. Haha. Sucker Ferdinand. So there's 3 of those Ravagers in that room, and you got to run through. And if you don't have like pretty good gear, like I got protection 3 on everything, that probably would have killed me. So then you make it to the tunnel, and you head up, and you're out. And that is the tower so far. And we're going to be adding 5 more levels, so stay tuned for the tower part 2, and I'll do a tour of that. And yeah, like I said, this is just a short little video, just a tutorial for the realm members to see what the tower's all about. And we're going to go back here and get our 50 tokens as we finished all 5 floors. Thank you very much. All right. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Probably this weekend we're going to be playing some hardcore, and I got another add-on that I purchased, and we'll probably do a little review on that one. And yeah, we'll see you then.